Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fair.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So how's everything going?
Oh, yes, Judge. Thank you for asking. His progress is really good with mental health services out in Hondo.
Mhm.
He did meet with them, and they're on the same page in terms of medication. And they're gonna let him know about a next appointment dates here within the next couple of weeks, Judge. He's also doing well with probation, checking in as required, drug testing as required, negative. I just verified that with probation this morning. He did want me to bring to the attention of the court to see about if the court had any experience or expertise regarding a test that shows chemicals for like the past 5 years and the impact on certain areas of the brain that he's interested in. So,
It's been going on 11 years.
Mhm.
I have not putting myself on a pedestal, but I've always been pretty sharp. I've been out of prison the last 20 years, and I've tried to get my life in order. I work, and when I'm not working, I'm looking for work. I do uh, my list of things around the house for the life. Um, I keep up with all of this. What I've been going through these past 11 years has affected our household in something that would be that would bring certainty to not only give me clarity, but my wife clarity as well, is to be able and have this test done, and it will show whether or not there's a photograph that they can take that shows whether the brain is a schizophrenic brain or not. That's one of the tests. When this all began, I went in to see the doctor and I explained what I was going through. Well, he just pretty much stamped it and said, "You're schizophrenic."
Mhm.
That don't mean I'm schizophrenic. Not for certainty, just through the symptoms that I told him I was going through.
Mhm.
This test would give my wife and I clarity on everything that's been happening. I've been doing ever since it began everything that has been suggested by my doctors.
Mhm.
I haven't thought of one bit. I believe they're doctors for a reason. But this test would show an absolute to my diagnosis. It would give me a freedom back, knowing the truth. And and I'm requesting that you would consider allowing me to take the test that goes back 5 years, showing chemicals that have been in my system that the body don't produce on their own.
Mhm.
And basically, that is why I called this hearing.
Okay. All right. So this is what I can tell you. One, I'm sure that that test is very expensive.
Okay.
Um, I just don't have the funds for that.
Okay.
But if it sounds like you're asking for a second opinion, right?
Yes.
So you'll need to get that second opinion on your own. I always tell people, you know, professions are professions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And if a doctor tells you something, yeah, you should always get a second opinion because it's very important. A mechanic tells you something, you should always get a second opinion. I would always tell people it never would fail. And I love mechanics, although they make vehicles now where your uncle or somebody just can't work on your car underneath a shade tree, right?
oh yeah, it's so complicated.
But I remember we would have a car, never failed. During the winter time, the heater wouldn't work. During the summertime, the AC wouldn't work. You go take it in to get the AC fixed in the summertime, just wouldn't happen. And the AC would work for maybe 2 days. And then there's something wrong with the transmission. And you keep going back and they keep telling you different things. So it would have been great then to get second opinions. So you're welcome to see if you can get a second opinion with a doctor. And you should express to them because the doctor doesn't know if you don't tell them. Like, for example, the doctor you have, bring it to his attention. Hey, I'm concerned. These are this is what I'm concerned about. Do you have a test that you could do that could just assure me and assure my wife that the diagnosis that you've given me is correct? And guess what that doctor is going to say? That a doctor is going to say, yes, I can, or no, I can't. If they say, yes, I can, then great, let's run the test. If they say, no, I can't, then you can ask them, well, do you know of a doctor who does?
Okay.
And if they say, no, I don't, then that's where Google comes in and you try to get a second opinion from that other doctor. There's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. And what I can tell you,
That's exactly what I was asking.
yes, yeah, so you can you're more than welcome to get a second opinion, but this is what I will tell you.
Okay.
I'm not a medical doctor, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But the medications that they have you on, while you probably need to stay on those medications when you're getting your second opinion.
Yes.
And then when you get your second opinion, make sure, do your research, make sure it's a doctor who's licensed. Usually, the doctors sometimes they have their certifications in specific fields.
Yes, ma'am.
So just make sure that it's a doctor that you can Google, look up and see what their reviews are. Because some doctors are great, but then they say bedside manner not great, but they're a great doctor, and they're just
Yeah.
going to tell you like it is. So you'll need to do your research to make sure that it's a doc that will listen to you, because sometimes it's, well, this is your diagnosis, this is what we're doing. But just have a conversation with them. And the same way you came towards me with your conversation, come to them, that same way. Because sometimes people don't like it if you're saying, where you're wrong, I'm right.
Yes.
So the way that you came to me with the conversation, a good doctor will say, you know what, I understand what you're saying, and you and your wife want to be certain this is the issue. No doctor will have a problem with that.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Perfect.
So I'm glad everything is going well for you.
Yes.
Most importantly, I'm glad that you have your honey to-do list and you're checking those boxes. That needs to be done for a happy household. So, counsel, when do you want to bring this back to just make sure everything is on track, and then we can check to see if he was able to get a second opinion?
Your Honor, I really don't want to do it until next year because I feel that would be maybe a little bit too long of a time frame. I do have a vacation letter for December 16th. However, I do have some matters here on December 15th.
All right, and let me see.
Well, if I could say, it would probably be doing me a favor if we could wait till after the first of the year with all the holidays and
Okay.
everything going on.
Okay.
And give me ample time to get out there and do my research.
Okay. Okay,
And-
that's fair. How about the early January, Your Honor? Because I think his next appointment with MHHD wouldn't be till at least 60 to 90 days from now. So hopefully he can meet with them, seek a separate opinion, and then we'll have more to go on.
All right, Norma, can you put this, our first week in January that we're back?
Yes, ma'am, I can do January 8th.
Perfect.
All right, so we'll do January 8th, 2026. So this is what I want to tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
We have holidays upon us, right?
Yes.
Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving. Yes. People tend to skip over Thanksgiving. They've gone straight to the Christmas decorations. You know, and I know that Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, those are stressful times, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because many times in households, you have family members who are coming in. And I will tell you, I know my mom loves me, but when I come home, I sort of change the dynamic because you're not used to this person being in the household.
Yes.
And the dynamic changes for me because I'm used to the schedule that I have. My mom has her schedule, Cindy, where she's up at 4 a.m. I'm like, Mom, why are you up at 4 a.m.? Go back to sleep. So you need to make sure that you don't let any stressors get to you.
No, ma'am.
Because-
I do voice,
Yes.
and vent. I do have a person that I can go to
Mhm.
and talk to and just tell them what I'm through along with my wife.
Okay.
And so I do have somewhat of a support network.
Okay. Because Thanksgiving, at the end of the day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of these are family holidays, and it's supposed to be a joyous time.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and don't do this. And as a side note, people on ladders this time of the year hanging up light. Don't do this thing where people say, you know what, do I really need to pull the ladder out? That's so much work. Let me just get this chair that the leg is not stable. So get the ladder, put it on steady ground, make sure it's
Even
sturdy.
the ladder can be questionable. I agree. So yeah, just being smart about things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I say this, but sometimes I'm like, do I really need to get the ladder? Let me just stand on this chair that's wobbly.
Yeah.
And it has wobbled on me and I'm like,
Nope.
The fear hits.
so I will not do that. And you need to promise me that you don't do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll see you back on January 8th. and it will be 2026.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, you're welcome, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thanks, happy holidays.
Oh, thank you. Happy holidays to you too. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Angel Yanes. Hello.
Hi, Judge, how are you?
All right, how are you doing?
Doing good, Judge.
Long time no see.
I know, it's been a while.
Hello. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Tell me, did the tattoos hurt on the neck part?
Yes, it did.
And there's no thought of, this is painful, I'm gonna stop. I always wonder.
No, I didn't. No.
I've been seriously considering maybe getting a tattoo. And then once the needle touches, I'm really like, no. Yeah, and everybody were like, oh, you have a mole there. No.
It'll come out.
All right, so on this case, where are we?
Judge, we've received an offer from the state.
Okay.
He has 3 misdemeanors that are also set today in county court 4.
Mhm.
Our offer involves him pleading on 2 of those misdemeanors this morning, and they're going to TIC this case.
All right, so is that gonna take place this morning or?
Yes, that's what I'm hoping, Judge. We just need him to get down to county court 4.
All right, Deputy Laura, he needs to go to county court at law number 4. And Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
let's just put this on the docket for next week, but of course, if you come back up here, we'll take care of it.
Okay, yes, Judge.
All right, so we'll say November 10th, but your case should be taken care of today.
Yes.
Good luck to you and make better decisions.
Yes, no.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You too. Jessica Can